My mum dates my best friend and decides she doesn't care if I am in her life, but I have learned to live without emotionally needing her. Ever since my stepdad drank himself to death, my mom has become a different person. She had a terrible, terrible childhood and had me at 18. She was a great mom to me, though as I grew up, I slowly learned that she had some secret bad behaviors. But she was a mostly great mom to me. But since my stepdad died, she's not a mom anymore in any sense. She made the unfortunate decision to date my best friend over having me in her life. I didn't even necessarily give an ultimatum, though I did immediately move out because she had moved him in under false pretenses. My two little sisters were 17 and had no other place to go. They dated for a year, and she was trying to invite him to family holidays, resulting in them being canceled for everyone. She started drinking, smoking, opiates, and taking Xanax with him, and she was pretty sure she was stealing them from her nursing job. My little sister, who was 17 when her dad died, was holding his hand when he crossed over I am in contact this sister, but not her twin who turned to drugs, got pregnant at 18, and simply stopped talking to me. I was later notified by the first sister that drugs were being done in the presence of my nephew, and later that he was being left alone with random men from Tinder, even though my mom was working from home and knew this was happening, so CPS was contacted. It's strongly suspected that something happened. She won't let me in to see my baby nephew even if I call ahead. She put down the dogs and said that CPS made her do it. They did not. When the first sister would try to get her belongings so she could move out, my mom would call the cops, saying that she wasn't allowed in the house. All this stress at home made me need to quit my job as a social worker in a nursing home in the town I grew up in. I was there when COVID started and stayed until they could have socially distant visits with their family outside. I have only gotten angry towards her once in the last almost 5 years since all this started happening. I started deeply practicing meditation and truly reached the first level of enlightenment. I did not have a single bad thought or emotion. I woke up feeling energetic and had zero time drag for 3 months. Then I had to make the CPS report, and I came back down 2 weeks later. My mom and I were extremely close. We even looked a lot alike, and we even went to the same college for a year because my psychiatric and medical studies inspired her to do something similar. There is more, but now I'm not allowed over. She really just cares about her new boyfriends who end up dumping her and her drugs. We don't talk except when she texts me in the middle of the night out of the blue to let me know that she thinks I'm a failure of a brother, despite the fact I have a solid relationship with 23. I'm well now, although I wasn't. This experience has forced me to seriously expand my knowledge of mental health and spirituality and to learn about myself, including my multiple genetic predispositions for depression. I have managed to come out stronger, though I was extremely close for quite a while to ending it all. But I have to be there for my sisters no matter what, because I love my family and the entire world at that, and I look forward to completing the naturopathic doctoral program that I have been accepted to. I am in Sri Lanka teaching English for 3 months, and I have a tentative date with a local girl tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed the tragedy. I can feel good enough to care, so I thought I would share. Wish me luck.